Hello everyone and welcome aboard. I know what you're thinking. Why am I in the world's loudest car park right now? But I'm actually not. I am on a trip to Canada and I am on a BC ferry. So we're gonna do a BC ferry boat review in the hour it takes me to get from Victoria back to Vancouver. So let's go check out the ferry. There's a handful of them. This one's called the Spirit of Vancouver. I think they're all a little bit different. I don't know the difference. It's my first time on it, but we'll go check it out and we'll give you guys a review for the Spirit of Vancouver BC Ferry. As you can see, the first thing about the BC Ferry is it holds a ton of cars, all of which are filled with people. Hopefully none of them mind, and they really pack them in here. It's tough to get in between all these things. I can't even go that way. Dang. But in the center over here, there is a stairwell and an elevator so that we can go up and down through the decks of this boat. This one in particular, we're not allowed on deck 2 because that's where they put the semi-trucks and all the cars, and I think water rushes over the deck down there when we're underway, so they don't let you down there while we're moving. But I took a couple videos, I'll show you guys. So now we're just gonna go up. This whole floor is just a big car park, and we're gonna go, oh, almost took out my free labor there. We're gonna go up to deck 5, if you wanna show them right there. We have deck 2, deck 4, deck 5, and deck 6. Don't know what happened to deck 1, but here we go. Check out this map here and see where we're heading from. Over here, the Vancouver mainland side to Schwartz Bay. We are doing it this direction, going through the active pass. I would say about now, we just finished clearing it, and now we're going over the strait here of the Solid Sea. The Spirit of Vancouver Island commissioned on February 19th, 1994, so it's really not all that old, just turned 30 years old this year. And it's in pretty good shape. Deck 5 has all the ship's directories, its route maps, bus information, all the boring stuff. And if we go forward here, we'll get to the cafeteria for the food. It's got a full cafeteria. You can buy whatever you like. BC's favorites, cold drinks, coffee, snacks, the whole deal. Full dining area. Little happy vacuum there. Full dining area in this space. Try not to film anybody because I don't know the rules in Canada. Hopefully they're like the US. Do whatever you want. We've got some washrooms. We've got some vending machines that don't work. And if we head up that way, there's more seats. So let's go up to the outer deck and actually talk about boat stuff. You can see it's incredibly pet friendly. There's no carpets anywhere, so if your dog goes to the bathroom, it's easy to clean up. Got a nice coffee bar over here. Places to work. More places to sit, and then we'll go outside. All right, we're outside now. On this floor, there's a bit of a deck, sun deck over there that appears like it's closed. At least no one's sitting over there. Let's go check that out. You can see they have a bunch of 100 passenger life rafts. 4 of them right here. There's 4 of them on the other side. There's another 2 of them right here. We're on deck 6 now. That whole area we just went through was all more seating. We can head back. They have these nice windows throughout the whole boat. Whenever you're outside, it kind of blocks the wind because they know how windy it is and people don't really like that. As we head back here, we'll find more places to sit. Nice area to hang out. Beautiful Canadian flag for the photos. And as we swing around the other side, we'll see a pretty much symmetrical boat. This is my most live boat review I've ever done. People don't really seem to care though. I haven't really gotten that many weird looks for being followed around with a camera the whole time. Here you can see on this side more of those life rafts. Another sun deck up top here. Now as we head up here to the bow, they have some emergency Zodiacs up here. 4-stroke Mercuries, twin screws, 90 horsepower each, with a little bit of protection, just so that they don't hit shore, damage the prop, anything like that. These boats are up here, I'm guessing, in case anyone ever gets thrown overboard, or probably not thrown overboard, but falls overboard. They can drop these down off the boat and go and recover them. There's really no other way to recover people except for having these boats that can go down into the water from up here. Above me is the fly bridge. I don't think we're allowed to go up there, but I'm sure that there's a lot of very cool electronics, and they probably go on the same course pretty much every single time, because on the way through we've been seeing a lot of buoys, especially when we were going through the strait back there, and they're really getting super close to them. So the fishermen must know exactly where the ferry channel is and where they're gonna go and stay out of their way. Through this little tunnel here, and we are now at the bow of the boat. You look over the bow, we have an area that crew is only allowed to go to. It has their windlass anchor system with a little line attached there for the line. You can see the chain's huge, the capstains are huge, the paralutes are huge. Everything about this boat's big, and it really is a pretty nice ship. I mean, it's clean. There's a lot of people on it. Carries a ton of cars. I'm gonna have to look up all the actual information on this boat after this video and include it in this segment. So with that, let's go over the stars for this vessel. This is the BC Ferry, one of many BC ferries. This one's the Spirit of Vancouver. It's an auto ferry that takes you from the Vancouver area to Vancouver Island, where you would want to go to Victoria, that sort of area. And let's go into it. For performance, I'm going to give it a 7. It seems to cruise pretty fast. I don't know exactly how fast they're going, but I'm going to guess something like 18 to 20 knots. I'll let you know how fast we're actually going. Somewhere on the screen here, hopefully I'll be able to find it. For comfort, I'm going to give it a 6. It's pretty comfortable. It is clean. It's public transportation, but they do a pretty good job. They have things and places you can eat, places you can hang out, things you can charge your stuff. You sit in your own car if you like for the whole trip. For quality, I'm going to give it a 7. It's built like a tank. It's got all the equipment that it needs to carry this many passengers to and from safely. For practicality, I'm going to give it a 7. It is very practical. It moves all these people very efficiently, very fast, holds a ton of cars and semi-trucks, everything you need to get across the waterway here. And for value, I'm going to give it an 8. I don't know how much this thing costs. I'm sure it costs a ton of money. I mean, it's pretty much like a cruise ship. But I do know that it probably makes a ton of money based off how many cars are on this thing. So for that reason, gets an 8 for value. That brings our total. Attention all passengers, please like and subscribe to JakeSea. Thank you. That brings our sold to this boat to 35 stars, which is great. I've never done any other ferries, but I'm sure it's pretty good. I mean, it's a nice ferry. It runs really smoothly. If you're not at the stern of the vessel, you can't even hear the engines. And overall, I think it's great. You should take it. You don't really have any other choices besides a seaplane, but maybe I'll review a seaplane next. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of goofy boat review, and smooth sailing.